James Gunn has given us a big update on his upcoming movie coming out in 2027 titled Man of Tomorrow, and it's got a ton of people, including myself, theorizing, so let's talk about it. And the update that he gave us was this picture that he posted of the finished script, where it has this picture on the front of a human brain that looks straight up out of an anatomy textbook. And I don't know about y'all, but the first thing that popped in my head when I saw this picture was the villain for this movie has to be Braniac now. I just feel like that this is such an obvious tease to that specific villain that if you don't do that for the villain in this movie, people are going to be disappointed just off of their expectations alone. And from what James Gunn has said in the past about this movie, that it is not a Superman 2, but more of a Superman sequel about Lex Luthor and Superman. And I just think from a story perspective, it fits so well into a narrative about Lex Luthor and Superman because Braniac literally makes it to where tomorrow doesn't happen because he destroys planets. That is if James Gunn decides in the DCU version of Braniac that he destroyed Krypton like in Superman the Animated Series. And then you have Lex Luthor who sees himself as the Man of Tomorrow for humanity. And then you have Superman who is the Man of Tomorrow. And then you have those two characters reluctantly team up to fight this guy that is trying to destroy their planet. That just sounds like a dope ass story in my opinion. But this tease could mean something else besides the villain being Braniac. It could also be referring to Lex Luthor's intelligence and that leading into this movie being more about Lex than it is about Superman, which could still be really cool, but not as cool as them reluctantly teaming up to fight Braniac. Plus, Braniac has not been done in a live-action Superman movie, and it is time for his due diligence. But these are just my thoughts on this James Gunn Man of Tomorrow update, and I am curious to hear what y'all think, so y'all let me know what y'all think of this in the comments, and make sure to follow for more DCU content just like this.